Welcome to horror heaven. Horror heaven.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Horror Heaven Jeff channel. We are here for another review video. This time we're going to go with something that just came out. We're going to try to do something fresh. We are going to do the 2026 release from the amazing director Sam Raimi, starring Rachel McAdams. Please send help.
As an executive, I see no value in you.
What?
We have the merger coming up. Bring her. And then she's out.
Have you tried making a distress signal?
You would have died out there.
Let's not forget, I'm your boss. You work for me.
Are you gonna hunt a boar? Linda from accounting?
Strategy and planning. We're not in the office anymore.
Don't ever mistake my kindness for weakness.
You are stuck with an awful boss, just like I was. Although I'm betting I am a much nicer boss than you ever would have been.
Except for maybe this part.
Send help. Rated R. Get tickets now.
All right, so now we see kind of what we're about to be dealing with. This is a movie that I would kind of put as a combo between Drag Me to Hell, directed by Sam Raimi, and Castaway. It definitely has, a little bit of both of those things going for it. And it's so much fun. It's basically greatest hits from Sam Raimi. It has everything you would expect from a Raimi movie. It's got some insane gore in it. It's got a lot of comedy. It's got really good writing. And it's got some amazing acting on top of some really gross out scenes. So let's get right down to it. Sam Raimi is definitely one of the best directors of our time, with what he did with the mainstream movies, with the original Spider-Man trilogy, 2 out of the 3 being very good and the third one being not great, but I think it gets way more hate than it deserves. Then obviously we had all the Evil Dead movies, which have been amazing. We had Drag Me to Hell, which has been great. We had Darkman, which has been great. He's a guy that his batting average is insane. I don't know if I can think of anything he's ever directed I didn't like. And in this movie, it's more of the same. He delivers his style. If I didn't tell you it was a Sam Raimi movie and you watched it, you would say halfway through, this has to be a Sam Raimi movie. And one other thing that a lot of his movies brings is really good acting. He has very good knack for casting. And in this one, he has Dylan O'Brien playing the supporting character role and Rachel McAdams as the star. And Rachel McAdams is so good in this movie. First off, she's always beautiful. Even in the beginning when they try to ugly her up and make her, somebody that everyone in the little firm hates, even trying to ugly her up, she still just comes off as completely adorable. She's just awesome. And she's somebody who's fascinated with, survival. She likes the show Survivor. Whenever they go to her apartment, you see her having all these books about survival, how to start a fire, what berries can you eat, what kind of food, how do you forage, all that kind of stuff. That's something that she's into, which all the people at work like to make fun of her about. They really bust her chops over trying to get on Survivor bad. And that's going to be the thing that really flips the script on them whenever they crash on that island. All right, so we're just going to get into a quick overview of the movie. This is going to contain spoilers. I don't want to do these whenever these movies first come out, but this is now on streaming and it's been out for a while, so I assume anybody who wanted to see it by now probably has, so I feel okay with that. If you haven't seen this yet, click off right now. I love you. After you watch the movie, come back and compare what you think to what I think, but the spoilers are about to hit. So the movie starts with them at this firm where Rachel McAdams is working. She's very much the pariah of the place. She dresses goofy. She has these stupid orthotic shoes. People make fun of her. She's trying so hard to make friends with the people, but everybody just seems annoyed by her and bothered by her. And the boss that is there promised her a really big raise because she is very good at her job. And then when he leaves Dylan O'Brien's character in charge. And even though he's told multiple times that Rachel McAdams' character is supposed to be getting this raise, he just doesn't care because he doesn't like her. And he really doesn't like that she eats tuna sandwiches and it makes the entire place smell like tuna. Yeah, I mean that's bad, but I don't know if it's worth, messing with someone's livelihood. And so he ends up taking credit for her work. He promotes his friends. He hires, chicks that look like models to take, higher paying positions than Rachel. She's mad. And when all said and done, they basically end up going on a trip over to Asia to meet with some clients, and they invite her to come along. And that's where everything goes wrong. The plane crash comes down, boom, they land on this island, and the only two people left alive are Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams. And once they're there, Dylan's hurt very badly, and he's just a pampered rich kid who doesn't probably ever did anything tough in his entire life. And she has all that survivor training and all the stuff that she was, working at. So instantly, everything's flipped. He's no longer the boss. She's nice about it, but she's the boss now. He is at the bottom of the food chain, and Rachel is working really hard to get herself up the food chain. And that's basically the premise of the movie. You can also see a little bit of the movie Misery kind of tied in there when you only have these two main characters, and the man is kind of incapacitated and the woman's very much in charge, and she's mad at the guy. You're not really sure where it's going to go. And then we see them just exploring the island. She's setting up a nice little shelter, and he's still trying to boss her around. Eventually she calls him on his shit and tells him, I'm in charge, you're not. He tries to go on his own, doesn't work out, blah, 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 blah. So it's a good movie. I'm not going to give the entire thing away. Definitely go check it out. So something that I don't talk about with every movie, but I'm definitely going to talk about here, is the technical aspects in this movie. So they have Bill Pope doing the cinematography. And for those of you who don't know, he's pretty well known. He's done The Matrix, he's done Spider-Man 2, he's done Baby Driver, things like that. So, he can do a good action scene along with good scenery. And I mean, the shots of the island are beautiful. The scenes that do have action where Rachel's, out hunting for food when she fights with the wild boar, those are all shot really well. And the scenes where those two are fighting, it's just very well done. It's really good cinematography. And the entire movie features music and scoring by the man, the myth, the legend, Danny Elfman, who I will absolutely argue anyone on earth. He is the best composer going right now. All the Tim Burton movies, all the good stuff he's done, all the stuff on the Wednesday TV show, all that awesome music, all that background music, all that mood setting. He's so good. And I actually like his band Oingo Boingo as well. I know that makes me sound lame, but they were good. So with any movie, they're not perfect. What did I not like about this movie? First off, the runtime on it. It is very long, and it feels every bit of that length because you basically only have two characters. While those two characters are very interesting and they're acted very well, it feels like it drags a little bit. I would venture to say that you could cut 30 minutes out of this movie pretty easily without losing any of the impact and without hurting the score of it at all. In fact, it might even raise it because it, gets you done a little bit quicker. So that was a pretty big problem for me. And then another problem I had with this that I have with most horror movies anymore is just way too much CGI. Even in the scenes that are good that we're going to come up and talk about, they were good despite the CGI. I think that CGI is just way overused. I don't like that it's putting people out of work. I want to see the people out there doing the practical effects. I want to see people inventing stuff. I want to see creativity. I don't care what your computer can do. I want to see what a human being can do with the skills and the tools. And this movie is just one of many that now there's just way too much CGI for my taste personally. And this is not a low budget movie. Sometimes with the low budget movies, I get it. A guy's making an independent film. He can't afford to pay to have a giant wild boar in there or something like that, like we saw in this movie. But this was a major studio release by a studio that's literally owned by Disney, who is owned by Buena Vista. So we're talking companies worth tens of billions of dollars. They could have done way better in that department. Now to hand out the good stuff in the movie. So there's really only two people you can even talk about as far as being the best characters and the best acting jobs in the movie, which that being Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams. And it's not even up for discussion. Rachel McAdams is the best actress overall best overall performance in the movie. The most interesting character is hers by a mile. This entire movie is just a love letter to anybody who loves her. She is so good in this movie. I can't stress it enough. And I'm somebody who's liked her in a lot of her stuff, even the kind of more hokey movies. If you go back and look at it, like Mean Girls and things like that, they're looked down upon. She's always been a good actress, but this is the best that she's ever done in anything. As far as the best scene in the movie for me, it is definitely whenever Dylan O'Brien attempts to escape the island after he gives Rachel McAdams the poison food, saying that it's just going to make her sick, and he wasn't trying to kill her and all that. When he goes to leave, and a bunch of stuff happens, and then the CPR scene happens. That combo is just the best scene in the movie. I mean, that CPR scene will stick with you. And with this movie not having, a slasher villain or a main, actual villain like Dylan O'Brien's a major asshole in the movie, but he's not a guy you're going to expect to kill somebody. So it was hard to say that there was really a good kill in the movie. But I think the best death in the movie is during the plane crash scene, when that door first swings open and you just see the guy go flying out the door, and you're expecting him to, crack his head or whatever on the way out, but boom, he folds backwards the way your body doesn't bend and goes flying out the door. That entire scene is just incredible. I didn't know if I want to say crazy or incredible, so it came out as in crazy, but it was incredible. You really see people being the animals that we are. As soon as stuff starts going bad, the first thing you want to do is save your life, and you don't care whose life you're going to end to do it. And that really comes across in there. But again, it's a scene that's a little bit marred by too much CGI, in my opinion. But that's definitely the best death in the movie. The twists in the movie were very well done, I think. The twist about Rachel McAdams not wanting to get off the island when she does have the chance to is one that you could almost kind of see coming. Whenever you first realize that she sees that boat, I even said to myself, I said, she's not going to flag him down. She's having way too much fun on this island. She likes it better than her life. She's not going to want to leave. So that didn't surprise me, but it was still kind of cool that it was addressed. This being on this island is better for her than her life back in the real world. But then you had the big twist at the end where it's a habited island. There's a massive multi-million-dollar mansion there. Rachel McAdams knows it's there. Rachel McAdams has been sleeping in it, using it, taking tools she needs from there. The whole giant thing is just a big F you to Dylan O'Brien's character at the end, and I love it. That twist I thought came off awesome. So here we are. What are we going to rank the movie? As always, before we give out the ranking, please like and subscribe this channel. Please like this video. Do whatever you can to spread the word about this channel so we can grow and keep putting out this content for you guys. I'm loving doing this so much. I'm loving the emails I'm getting. I'm loving everybody that I'm meeting and talking to. It's been so much fun. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. So we are going to give it 3 out of 5 skulls. It's a very serviceable movie. It's very good. It has a lot of good points and just a couple of bad points. There's no reason to not like it. So I think 3 out of 5 is a very fair score. I think it was a good movie. It's another notch in the belt of Sam Raimi, who always delivers. It's definitely the best that Rachel McAdams has ever been. If you like her, you'll love this. If you don't like her, watch this. You will by the end. Promise you. And yeah, that's basically it. I was so happy to see that this movie did well. If you haven't bought it on physical media or anything like that, buy it. Spend some money so Hollywood can see we want true horror movies like this out there. Don't just watch it on streaming because you already have it. They see the streaming numbers, but it doesn't really prove anything fiscally. So for right now, this is Horror Heaven Jeff signing off again. Thank you so much for watching. I love every single one of you so much. I really, really treasure your support. And every time I see the views going up, it makes me smile knowing people are enjoying what I'm trying to put out there in the world. I love you all. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.